welcome. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Everything is not to the best it could possibly be, but it's definitely time to go ahead and get started. So, you're here with Enlightened Illumination, the Guinness Book of World Records. Salute to Mei Ling. Hey, let's make this joint happen today. I've been sitting around thinking, I tried it before and I was getting good results for it. But now I want to do it live. I want to make sure that everybody can see it. See that it's actually a real thing. It actually works. And people can actually benefit by working together. All right? Shout out to Mei Ling. Glad that you are joining in at this time period. What's up, Nap City Cell? Welcome to the event. We're going to go ahead and try to break another record today. My attempt today is to show that the circulatory system actually does work if people together can unify and utilize everything they have and put it to the next person and say, I believe you can too. So, Mei Ling, Nat, all the other people that's coming in, let's go get it. So, one of the records that I want to see if we can make happen today is how much money actually can be made by the viewers by participating on what's actually going on. So, let me give you a little backstory. I've done a lot of different products, trades, services, done pretty much almost anything you can imagine. Fixed cars, sold cars, all kinds of things. You heard of Amway, you heard of all different kind of products and services that other people have like a system to that basically everybody you'd be afraid to go to and talk to and be like, well, that's a scam. I heard of this company, scam. And a lot of times people do not move forward and create residual income. They do not have the platform. They do not have the consistency, the mindset, because it's deterred or broken down by somebody else who will tell you easily, oh, that's not going to work, right? So what I want to do today is I want to do it live. I want people to actually see that it's actually working, how these things congruently work together when people decide, hey, look, I got you, right? When you band together, it's power in numbers. So I'm going to show you the power in numbers today, and utilizing what we have and putting it out to the public once the doors close. It's going to come a time period that the enrollment period or the processing period is going to come closed. You might want to come in. It's no longer a spot. The vacancies are gone. They absolutely filled. Step 30, what's up? So, geoengineering, what's up? I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm getting the bases out. So I've done many things. I've sold many products. I got 3D printer. I make holograms. It means many things that each individual that may come on here has the capability of doing. You may have a skill set. You may be empowered by some form of knowledge that somebody else may not have, which yields you the opportunity to be fruitful in what you do and offer your services. So today, I don't want to focus on everything that I can possibly do. Right? Because I try to learn, I try to implement, I try to get results from different type of products, services, mentalities, thought processes, and utilization of what I actually have. But I don't want to leave no one out. I don't want to exclude no family, no friends. The invitation is open to everybody. I let people know that, hey, look, this is what's going to go on today. And I hope that, you could be a participant and witness and be a part of creating a historical event. All right? So, let's move forward. This is the process, okay? You might have heard of an MLM before, multi-level marketing. In this setup, in this way, it's a closed one, okay? It does not try to get the whole entire world. You're not trying to bring everybody and their mama inside because the doors closed, the doors is closed, and the circulatory system begins. Production, advertising, marketing, the whole kit and caboodle, okay? No one is to be left out. Everyone is supposed to be able to be in a position to succeed in an idea, a product, a concept given, or B, something that you already have been working on, an idea, concept, an invention that you actually want to produce, okay? when you have a set number, buying power is better and leverage is better. All right? Advertisement is better. Getting your product, getting the idea, getting the service, when you have continuity of a group of people, will push it and it will get publicized. It will be out there for the people to be able to receive it. But on your own, I understand, like, I like to do things on my own. It doesn't work that way in a great way. It always takes another person. You don't go out there and mine or refine the gas. You go to the gas pump, you pay them, but they have somebody bring it. It's always another person. It's always other people that are actually a part of the moving wheels. So the wheels are moving, but then you're going to need somebody keeping oil. You need the oil. You need the refinery of the oil. It's always a need of another person. So we got to utilize our minds and say, I want you to be good. I want you to be better, because the better you are, the better. I don't know if it cut off. I don't know what just happened. I just got a phone call. Let me go ahead and text real quick. I do apologize. Gotta let her know I'm live. So I can't answer that phone call. Alright, great. I'm back. Alright, so now what is the process? Okay? The process will basically be, I want to have 10 people, 10 individuals on my initial start. Okay? And that's my max, my 10 people. All right? It's a project that I've been working on for years called 10 to Win. I try to relaunch it through, it's still 10 to Win. I try to relaunch it through Wealthy Friends, which Wealthy Friends is definitely going to be the avenue of how it is, because I want all you all to be wealthy. So y'all going to be my Wealthy Friends. You're going to be in the wealthyfriends.club, because this is the club of the Wealthy Friends. Okay? During the 10 to Win. It's more manageable. It's easier for me to work directly with my 10 people, like it would be easier for you to work with your 10 people on certain projects that you might individualize, okay? And if you have the resources that you all as a group can manage, whatever processes that you are working on, the resources will be there for said group. And if said group does a great job, which I know they can, they will put their 10 people on that they have with them, because they're already going to be a part of a 10. So my 10 people already are a part of a 10-person set of operation, of working along each other. But then they will also reach out and get their own 10 people, okay? And then when they are blessed with success from the opportunities of being a part of said Wealthy Friend group, they put their individual 10 people on, which is already inside said of group, which they will work together on ideas, okay? Money will be filtered down, just like money will be filtered back up, okay? The process, the principle is, you want the people who you bring in to do well, and the people who are above you to do well. Because the ones above you, if they do well, then they can help you out. They can systematically downshare the money from products, services, concepts, ideas, shows, events, all different kinds of implementation. But it starts with one step at a time. So the first step is to narrow it down and get the first 10 people to be ready to say, I just got to get 10 people. I got one job to do it 10 times. I like to try to keep it as simple as possible. In life, you're going to do multiple jobs multiple times. If you work at a place, every single day you go in is another day that you may re-perform a previous step. In this process, you get this step correct. Once I bring you in, I don't have to re-bring you in. I don't have to go back and get you again. I don't have to do that. I will talk to you. I will interact with you again, but that's personable. That's what we should be doing anyway. We should be wanting the best of the people that we associate ourselves with. I want to make you better. I want you to want me to get better, and want you to want to help me get better, as I should want you to get better and to want to help you get better and do whatever I can to help you. So it's a circle of helper of a helper, okay? The wealthy friends who help the helper of a helper, but it's 10 to win. So us as a group of 10 people make it 11 because of the one person that brought you in, right? The one person that brought you in is going to be that 11th person. So it is 10. These people can work individually outside of that extra person that brought them in, because that person that brought them in is also working with their 10 people, manifesting whatever dreams and goals they desire. So what I would like, I got to check. Let me go ahead and see how many people is on here right now. Let me see if I can get my number up to 10 online views right now, because I want to show it live. I want people to understand that this is not a gimmick. This is an actual fact that I want to prove. Because once the money start coming in, I want people to say, yeah, I got some. And I'm about to put this person, 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 this person on. All right. That's what it is. Appreciate you, Maylin. So let me go ahead and check. See that I'm live. I'm turning down my volume. I have 6 people in here. All right. So even with the 6 people, I'm going to go ahead and keep it going. Keep the continuity. At this time period, I would like you to invite just 10 people. It doesn't mean that these 10 people are going to come. Just invite 10 people to come to this stream. Like May just shared it to Facebook. I would like you to invite 10 people to come to the stream. When people start coming in, I'll continue. I don't want to ramble on about the same thing over and over. We got 7. I don't want to continue to say and repeat certain things, because as people come on, that's what it is. That's good. That's what's up, Maylene. I appreciate that. The power is in numbers. Now watch this. The goal, the ultimate goal, the number is 111,111 people. No more. 111,111 people. Now I said it twice. I'm gonna say it one more time. But every time I go to say it, I see my Wi-Fi blink in and out like it's not getting full reception. I want to make sure that the number is known and is perfectly clear. 111,111 people. Ha! I know you. All right, got you. Thank you, May. I don't know. I see the light flashing in. It just be weird to me. I don't know if it's getting translated good. Now, there's a reason why it's 111,111 people, because I'm going to bring my 10 people in. Then those 10 people will bring their 10 people in. So I bring 10 people in. Those 10 people bring in 10 people. That's 100 people. Those 100 bring 10 people in. That's 1,000 people. Those 1,000 people bring 10 people in. That's 10,000 people. And then 10,000 people bring 10 people in. That's 100,000. And then no more entry. There is no more entry. What will then take place is a membership is going to go out to become a part officially, because the stream may get bigger, right? Just because we just do this, boom, 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 it could get bigger. It could be 1 million people up here. Eventually, through the course of the day, when this simple task is done, just to follow this basic, simple instruction. The rule is, if you follow simple instructions, if the instruction says turn the bolt to the right to tighten, and turn it left to loosen. If you turn it left, you're never going to tighten it. So sometimes the simplest instructions, when followed correctly, will yield the results that's supposed to be yielded. So let's go ahead, invite the 10 people out. And when they come, they have the same thing. But even if it's 1 million people watching, only 111,111 people will be a part of this. You know? And no more. Because I need to make sure that everybody, the goal by the end of 2020, why wait till New Year's to get a resolution? We need to resolve these issues now by following simple instructions and get them to be at least $1 million richer. Not because of the wealth, but because of the community, because of aiding the next person beside them to get their goal and their dream. You help enough people get their dream, you'll get yours. I promise you. You help enough people get to where they need to get to, you'll be able to get to where you need to get to. So the goal is to help the next person, all right? If you go into Walmart, it's over 1 million products. So we can take one product. Not saying we're taking it out of Walmart, but just think. One product. It's 111,000 people. They got one product each. This is already being manufactured, already being put out there. We got 8 people. We need a little bit more. This is slowly but surely. But like I say, it's millions of products out there. You got 10 different type of toilet tissue. People gonna use it. Toothpaste. People gonna use it. Many consumables and many long-lasting products like TVs. Like other things. They are a consumable, but at the time period, the consumable could be 10 years before you get another TV. Could be 5 years. Could be 20 years. Some people still pushing through with the tube TV. It's still a consumable product because it will eventually be phased out and replaced. All right. But in this note, it's enough products out there that every person has one. If one person has one product or service, the thing with the service is you need to be able to yield said service to a plethora of people simultaneously. If not, have it as a scalable insight. So in this process, if you have a service that's not really at scale as of yet, if you have the fiduciary means to scale it and you have the way to implement and use this, satisfactorily by hiring the employees and having them trained in such a time period that whatever service, whatever product can be yielded will be yielded. But keep in mind, at this time period, once it goes around, everybody's going to have a choice. Do you have something already? Is there something that you're already using, doing, building? Is there a service that you're already providing? And would you like this to go bigger? So we got 8 people now. We still building. Continue to invite. If you have already done it, you can say I've invited 10 plus. And then you don't have to worry because I will go ahead while going live, invite some more people. I do intend to make this an actual record breaking because I want, when we get there, to convert and transition this into real money that's going into real people's pockets, that people can really say, well, I just got something and I'm sending my people some money now. I just got some money. I want this to be seen worldwide, that on live stream, people are saying, hey, I've just gotten paid. I just got some money. And guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go put my people on. I'm about to put my 10 people on there. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm still going to keep pushing. I'm still going to keep working. Now I got more money to put into what I need to keep going on or what I have to add towards. But at the same time, I'm going to put my other people on because it's their time. Now they got to choose what they going to do. Here goes some bread, son. Here goes some bread, ma. Here goes some funds that could actually push you into getting what you need done. Not waiting for the next paycheck, not waiting for da. But this is what you can use towards your goal. But at the same time period, even though I am getting you the funds you need to promote your business or your products, there's always going to be one initial product that everybody launch. Once everybody launch that one product, we go to the next product and we launch it. So in that time period, you may not want to be up next because if you are a service and it's not really at scalability and you get a little bit of funds and it puts you in that mind like, hey, this really is going to happen, it gets you on track to getting prepared to be chosen, right? Imagine 111,111 people promoting what you have. Imagine 111,111 people promoting what you have or what you got to offer. Imagine that. Imagine that not only do they promote it themselves, okay? Once the first initial one comes down, as an example, and then the subscription is purchased and then gone into, money is now sent down all the way down. Let's say you get $2. You one of the 100,000 people on the 5th level, and you get $2. That $2, you take that and you reinvest that into a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad or a Bitly ad or a Instagram ad or a Snapchat ad, okay? With $2, you get 500, 200, 1,000 visitors, views, clicks for $2. So it's 100,000. Imagine 100,000 people. They got some kickback, even if it's not a lot. Like, oh, that's not a lot of money. They take the $2 that they got. Oh, that's peon money, but it's 100,000 people, so that's $200,000. Okay, boom. Now you got 100,000 people making individual advertisement ad pays for a design ad. They don't have to design; they just need to promote, and they promote it. What if it was your ad? What if it was something that you said you was ready to do, or something that was already pre-set up for you to do just to maintain in title of? It's very beneficial. So the objective is when everybody is on the same page, when everybody says, you know what, let's get this one product going first. Because that one product could wind up doing so well that the same way that the group was formed, the products are released. When 111,000, all right, so the 100,000 people put $2 up. Then 10,000 people put $10 up. The 1,000 people put $100 up. The 10 people put $10,000 up, and one person put $100,000 up for advertising. Now, what would that product do? What would that service do? What would that advertisement yield off of one product? Now, when it goes so good, what's up, YMF? Salute, YMF. You're my favorite in the building. All right, still got 7 people, and I'm gonna still continue doing what I'm doing. Invite 10 people to come into this, to visualize, to listen. I know I might talk a little weird or strange. I'm just trying to formulate the right words and utilize the time I have wisely. Hopefully that people understand it. Look, some things are just the easiest things in the world. We make it harder than it is. Hey, buddy, come on, look, watch this real quick. It could change your life. Tell 10 other people. And then let the people participate. Just try. It's 2020. We ain't got time for all this hyperboles of is it a scam, is it not a scam? It's live. Watch it happen. Watch it unfold. All right? So, 100,000, basically another 100,000, then 200,000. All this money being injected into this one product. That one product or service, whatever it be, because a lot of people say, well, what's the product? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that one product or service, with all that's put out there, can launch 10 other products and services. 10. And then those 10 products and services get the same treatment, get the same push. But now the money starts to replace the people, but the people still promote it. Slow release. It's 10 more products. But what happens when it's 1,000 products? Does everybody got to promote 1,000 products? It's a simple, easy solution. But that's getting way too far, way too advanced, because it's a system that when you start putting it in place, it's easy. One thing at a time. So what I need to even just get to 10 people on here right now. So let me go ahead and send out an invitation while I'm on here. I'm going to do this all live. The thing is, what are we going to choose to do? Are we going to choose to say it is what it is and allow things just to happen? Or are we going to create the future? I know I can go into math, but the whole thing is to do or not to do is the question. And I don't really want to go live on Facebook. I don't want to go live on anywhere else but right here. I want to maintain consistency. I want to keep it clean. I want the numbers to reflect correctly because I'm not going to talk to multiple different audiences. I'm only focusing on one audience. This is the YouTube audience. Welcome. If you're just now getting in here, this is Enlightened Illumination, trying to see if people are actually serious about making a change with little effort to start off with. Typing out now. Now, I got to share the link. And I will continue on. I just shared it on Facebook. I'm going to reshare it again in a little bit. But for right now, I'm just copying the link. It's very simple. The same process is very simple. I can't ask you to do something that I wouldn't do. What's up, Gemstones? What's going on? Very simple. I'm going to do the same thing. I copy a link. All right? Then I go to Facebook. And then I paste a link. And then it beeps. And it's done. I'm good, brother. I appreciate you coming through. I'm in here trying to break another record, and I'm trying to do it with y'all. I want to break this record. I want to do it live. I want the world to see that when people actually decide to work together, some amazing things actually do happen. Some wonderful things actually happen. But it's just as simple as copy, paste, post. One thing at a time. If you got one message that you want to send, Facebook allows you to scroll and just keep hit send, 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 send. You ain't got to repeat the message. You ain't got to keep rewriting it. You ain't got to write it a whole bunch of times. There's a lot of different things that's already in place that we not utilizing to the best of our abilities. And no, I'm not interested in spamming people or sending people junk mail. Salute, no doubt. I'm not interested in sending people junk mail. I'm not interested in spamming people. If you're not interested, don't participate. Don't stay. Check out. Leave. Because right here, I only want to deal with doers. Are you or are you not a doer? Will you or won't you do? Will you or won't you perform? Because if you don't perform, how can you yield any results? What can you gather from not going out to gather? What did you pick up today? Well, I ain't pick up anything. Why not? Because I just didn't do. Today is a day to do. Why wait till the 1st of January to say it's a new year? Now I'm going to start my resolution. I'm going to slack off until then. Get your job when your job is your job. I'm telling you, it's a simple process, but we come up with all the excuses in the world. Oh, that's not going to work. Who said it's not going to work? You told yourself that? Your people told you that? Well, we're doing it live right now. They can come and they can watch right now. But I suggest them not to come if they're not going to do. The world is full of a lot of people who said they're going to do. What up, Flint? What's good with you? But I want to be around people who are doers. And when they are doers, they are helpers of helpers who help people do what they said they're trying to do. Can't reap what you sow if you don't sow nothing. People always say you reap what you sow is a bad thing. You reap what you sow is really supposed to be a good thing, because if you're sowing good seeds, you'll get good product. You'll get great product. If you're doing a good job sowing. If you're doing a good job, right? It doesn't have to be work. It's just a lifestyle of wanting your next person to be great. And the people around you want you to be great. And you yourself will have to actually want to be great, because you'll get upset. You'll get frustrated and flustered because you'll be thinking that people is all on your neck. If you want to be great, the people around you is always going to push you to be great if themselves are interested in you being great as well as them being great. So when you get good, constructive criticism, you got to look at it as, maybe they want the best out of me. They may be wanting me to be better in one way or another. Come on, let's go ahead and get these numbers up. Let me go ahead and check it. Close that out. Let's see. I have 5. Now, this is the craziest thing. The craziest thing right now. What up, Aunt? Life is what you make it. You know it is. You know it is. Now, the craziest thing is, I have to explain the difference between a hope and a wish, right? Wishes are so abundant that people are accustomed to a wish. And they will come in flocks for wishes. In droves for wishes. What up, Aunt? But for a hope is very scarce, because people don't really hope too much. The difference between a hope and a wish, you want something with no input. You don't feel that you have to do anything for it. You just got to wish it into existence. And by wishing, it should appear. It should come to fruition without doing anything. Is a wish. So if you feel you can receive something without having any input, is a wish. A hope is backed by effort. Is backed by doing the work, right? Because hope is related to faith, and faith without works is dead. So to hope is to do something in regards to accomplishing or achieving what you hope for. But if you wish, then you don't look for putting any effort in. You look for no effort to be put in of your own. You want it just to miraculously, magically happen. But I'm looking for people who have hope, who is willing to put the effort in to get it. You know what I'm saying? And the people who thinks, what you think about, you bring about is like a wish type of fun. It's not. Because if you think about it enough, you'll do some action. You'll put some effort into it. You'll do something. What up, Nate? You'll do something in regards to making this hope a close reality. When as a wish, it's just eventually, maybe, possibly, somehow, I don't know how, I just wish, right? So in this passion, we gonna bring the passion of hope and that faith with us. And by doing that, we will implement by accident the works. The works to come. There's a parable of 3 people receiving some funds, right? One person got 3 shillings. Another person got 2 shillings. Then you got one person that got 1 shilling, right? Now it's easy to be like, well, they got 2. I only got 1. He got 3. I only got 1. What you want me to do with this 1? Now the person with 3 took their shillings and they put the shillings out there for work. Okay? Hope of return. So they utilized what they had and they came back with 6. Boom. He done doubled up. The 2 went out there and did the same thing on his own venture without following the one with the 3, but had in its heart, I'm not just going to sit on these 2. I got to bring back more of it. I'm going to use what I got to get more from it. And then brought back 4. The person with 1 just put it underneath a rock, dug it underneath the ground, hid it and buried it. When the person came back, we're like, yo, what you do with that? I gave you some bread, you know what I mean? What you looking like over here? Like, yo, I'm good. I got like 6 of them, John. So like, you got 6 shillings out there? I gave you 3, you got 6. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to add 4 to that. Now you got 10. You good. You know what I mean? The person with the 4. Oh, you did that? Word? You got 4? Look, I'm going to add 6 to your junk. You know what I mean? You did what you know. Ain't nobody told you to do that on your own. You went out. You doubled up on it. You know. I appreciate that. That's a good look. He goes 6 more to that. Now you and him got 10. Then the dude with the 1 came back. Yo, hold on. I'll be right back. Boom, 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 boom. Came back. Yo, hold on. It's a little dirty. Let me wipe that off. Yo, what is this? Yo, this is the joint you gave me. Like, you ain't do nothing with it? Nah, let me get that back, son. You don't need it. Because if you ain't going to do nothing with it, why do you need it? You don't need it, so give me that. You done. There's no need for you even to have this junk. You wasting time. You know? And I don't want that to be this situation. I want this to circulate, meaning that everybody eat. Everybody eat. Everybody help each other grow. The potential is high. But the simple thing is, as people, we've learned to put ourselves in reservations because it's easy. It's easy to put ourselves in reservation. Yo, bro, look, I just got into this company, yo, they got me selling, even with the perfume jump, right? People sitting there selling perfume and all that. Yo, bro, I got this perfume. Oh, bro, that's a scam. How is it a scam? The man got a product, he got a service. He's not even asking you to even join up. Everything seems to be a scam. Anything that's not basically corporately tied to a lifestyle of common knowledge is basically a con or a scam. And then the people who has an opportunity to grow in any way, shape, or form quit because they lost hope. They lost faith. They got nothing to hope for because they are getting killed by their family members that they just been introduced. They was hyped, and then they let somebody steal their energy. But we live right now, right? And at any given time, this number could jump tremendously. It can just boost. I'm going to just keep doing what I'm doing because I know I'm telling the facts. I know I'm telling the truth. I know a lot of people out there who want things, they ain't willing to put in the work to go get it, but I'm willing to put in the work with the people who are willing to put the work in. And I'm telling you for certain that I can make 111,111 people millionaires. 1, 2 years, who cares? What's your rush? What is the time limit now for you to be a millionaire in the process that you're taking? What if there's a system that you can actually use what you wanted to do in the first place to get there? You wouldn't want 10 people to go buy your product? You wouldn't want 100 people to come buy your product. So you would want these people that you would like to buy from you, circulate with you, to come and watch this video. What are we doing with our time? You understand? Because at any given moment, an individual can blow up. But then it gets hard to help, right? The mindset to help is different. Because when you start opening doors for people, and then people start rejecting it, but then you have it, when you have it, they want you to yield it to them, but at the same time, they didn't want to cooperate or operate or associate or anything. They just want to get what you got. Because you got it now. You got it. You got it, bro. Like, you got it. Like, why? Why would you do that? I mean, you got it now. But what about this, bro? You know I wasn't interested in that. I didn't know it was going to work. How I supposed to know it was going to work? You were doing it. I was waiting for you to show me. So we can't keep waiting for other people to show me. Because then, if they be like, nah, bro, you had your opportunity. Like, I can't use this money right now. This money right here tied up in what I got going on because I'm still building. You could have been building with me instead of telling me to hook you up now when I was giving you the hook up then when I was just getting in and you could have rocked out with me and we could have built something. But I can't do that right now. It's not like that. Just do it. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people got these kind of stories. So they put it in the Mother Goose book. You know what I mean? Let's make apple pie. Nah, I want to go play. Nah, I want to go do this. Nah, I want to go do that. And the pie's finished being made. Now it's too hot. You got to sit on the windowsill. It's cool out. It's going out in the open. It's smelling all good. Everybody know that it's food out. The food is fresh. It's baked. Let me get a slice of that. Get a slice of what? Why you want a slice for what? You didn't want nothing. You didn't help. You didn't want to participate. But now you want a piece. See, I want that mentality to go away. It's so many people that is open to that it doesn't have to even be the mentality because the last people that comes in is not trying to get anybody. The last 100,000 people that come in is not interested in bringing in nobody else. Now it's focused on recirculation, advertising, marketing, promoting, and pushing the people to get where they need to get to so that you can get to where you want to get to. You know? The whole fact of the matter is as simple as inviting people. Now we at 11. Now we broke 10. We over the 10 mark. Next mark, we got to get to 100. There's 11 of us in here. Why can't we get to 100? It's 11 people here. We can hit 100. That's just 10. Right? The magic number 10. How many fingers? How many toes? 10. It's a simple thing. Just do it. Just do it. How many times you gone to work and dreaded going to work, saying, I'm going to look for another job. But then when you go look for another job, you hit up more than 10 places. You look in as many places, you put in applications all over the place. What's 10 people? 10 applications. Come in and just listen. Come in and just watch. Maybe this is something that could change your life for the better. Okay? It's a new decade. Your birthday on the 10th of January, shout out to Ant. You know what I mean? But we got 11 people here. We can actually make it to the next step. So we got one step done. One thing complete. We at 10. We got 4 more stages to go through. Then we got to get to 100. Once we get to 100, then we get it to 1,000. When we get to 1,000, then we get it to 10,000. And when we get it to 10,000, we get it to 100,000. And then this can be taken and put onto unlisted. And then we can really get to the nitty gritty. We can really get to the operations. We can get the system rolling and we can actually get it going. Unlisted. Where everybody that's a part of it can watch, because nobody else needs to really see the operations at that time, because now it's closed to the public and now it's a closed unit. One step at a time. Exactly. One step at a time. That's what the goal is. One step, we finished. One step, we at 11. So I want to see this joint grow up to 111. 111. We already at 11. That's the process. Because if I overgive it, people's minds is not ready, because their minds wasn't thinking about this at the time period. Their train of thought was not on this at the time period. But my time is on just do a simple job. You're going to keep applying for a job. When you need a job, you can keep applying for a job. If you don't have one, you're going to apply. I'm going to apply at McDonald's, I'm going to apply at Wendy's, I'm going to apply at Burger King, I'm going to apply at O'Reilly's, I'm going to apply at Best Buy, I'm going to apply at AutoZone, I'm going to apply at the chicken store down the street, I'm going to apply. Well, why don't you apply yourself into something that can actually benefit you? Right. Who you want to build with? Who do you know that has dreams, inventions, who has a hope for the future, who doesn't just make 2020's comment, I'm divorcing this bad habit and did da and don't do nothing? Why wait till 2020 to get your ball rolling? Why wait then? I mean, let's get it now. Why wait? Why? Shoot, AutoZone, shoot. What you mean? And why can't 100,000 people have 10,000 people create a new AutoZone or open up AutoZones? Why can't we get into these businesses? Why can't we? Why can't we all profit off of another person's profit? It's set up at that number because everybody can actually profit together off of one individual product at a time. All right. You're an AutoZoner? All right. That's what it is. It's nothing wrong. Look, when you have, this is what I teach as well. Like I try to teach my daughter. I'm telling her, I have nothing against anybody getting a job. When you get a job, your real job is to learn the protocol, learn the system, learn the rule book, learn the systems. Okay? If you're working in a food place, I hate going to McDonald's. Do you know everything about the temperature of the meat? What temperature is chicken? What's the level? Can you put chicken above beef? Do you put pork above the chicken? How do you organize it? What is the best way? And if you didn't do that, then you're wasting time. You're getting paid for nothing because you're not learning anything about the environment that you're in that's going to better yourself. You're just going because you have no hope. You have no faith. You just wishing something to change and you ride in whatever's going on at the time period without embettering yourself by learning the systems that are in place that you can implement in your life to make what you have as a road wider or more narrow. That's your part of getting a job. If you go work at Strangers, if you don't have a Strangers is a floral shop that grows flowers. And you work there and you don't learn about all the flowers, about how the seasons affect these flowers and which flowers are what seasons, what perennials are, and all different kinds of things, then you're a waste of time and you're just there as a filler. You're a robot. They might as well just replace you with a robot that can do that without having to have the knowledge like you don't. But you communicate with people. You're supposed to bring a certain understanding along with caretaking these vegetations that people want to buy and possibly replant or give as gifts and want to know, well, how many days I'm going to get out of this $34 rose. If you don't learn anything while you're out there, that's what we're here for. We're here for the people who help the next person. Now we had 10. It's all right. But I'm going to keep speaking these facts. We're here to help the next person. And that person is to help the next person. the story of you can never teach a new dog new tricks is a false thing. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks is a falsehood. The only reason why that is basically established, that you cannot teach an old dog new tricks, because of stubbornness. Stubbornness. All right? It's not that they're unable to learn. It's that we are too stubborn to accept anything different than we are already accommodated to. So it's not that they're not learning nothing new. They don't want to learn nothing new because they are content of where they are at this time. Now, appreciate you, Ma. Appreciate you much. Now, I want to do this. Like, I want people to really think, what would, like, y'all the first 10, that's the craziest thing. Y'all the first 10 or the 11 that was up here and not even realizing, you know, the expeditious growth of this at this period in time would affect you the greatest, because you right there to receive it the earliest. You right there to receive it the earliest. It's 9-10. So you know the distribution to it's already there. It's, if you can imagine it, he'll make it happen. Salute. You'll make it happen because you would want to see that. Why not follow through to verify if it's true or not? Who says you can't, by the end of the day, have $10,000 a piece? That's $100,000 on the first level given out that these 10 people that's watching right now could utilize and build. What if it's $55,000 on that first level on my first 10? Life is what you make it. So what we gonna make of this opportunity right now that we can hit up 10 people and tell them, bro, on some real serious stuff, I gotta see if this is possible. Because the numbers add up. The numbers add up. Like right now, forget about the people. Forget about the people. Right now, the numbers add up. If I pull out a calculator right now, it adds up. The people are the, what'd you say? The X. The mysterious number. All right? That's what people are. The variable. People are the variable. But numbers are numbers. And if we understand math and we understand that if this number is in place, then in fact, this is actually what's going to happen, and accept that the numbers are always right and people are the variables which choose to decide if they are going to be that filling number to make that equation work. Now the equation can work with or without you. It's just when it happens, you may not be a part of that because the variable is no longer needed because the solution has been solved. Numbers don't lie. So 10 times 10 is 100. So 10 people invite 10 people, and those 10 people actually come. That's 100 extra people, including those 10 people, which is 110. And that one person that invited those 10 people makes it 111 people. The numbers is not wrong. I've done the calculations for years, and this has been taking years. Oh, my birthday at the end of this month, the 31st. 31st. All right? So, I don't do that, a numerology like that for real. Believe me, I understand all about that. But right now, at this time period, people buy into it. People buy into it. So, gotta get it done. And it might be the hardest thing. It might be the hardest thing. Because trust, belief is very, very, fragile. Man, I heard all that before. That's all right, bro. You tell me about it. You tell me about it later. But bet this. when it comes into fruition, the people got to understand that there was an opportunity and it wasn't taken advantage of. Now I'm in December, and you might be talking about somebody else. I'm in December, but I want to get it here first because this is free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no cost at this moment to make it happen. Well, how much is it going to cost me to do this right now? Nothing. Let's see if that number shows up. Let's get that number into our actuality. Because I want to really get to that meat and potatoes. All right. I did all kinds of things. Like, it's 5 days in a work week. 5 days in a work week. All right. In these 5 days, if you get 10 people on your first day, you're done. On 1 day. So it takes you a day. The next day, your 10 people just get their 10 people. It takes them a day. So in 5 days, the system can be completed. There is no time limit. In 1 hour, I get 10 people. In the next hour, you get 10 people. In 5 hours, we could be actually at the pinnacle of 111,111 people in 5 hours. It's simple mathematics. It's simple base mathematics. But are we going to use what we got? Or are we going to just not do it? Because there's no point of me giving away the complete system to 7 people, to 10 people or 11 people. There's no reason to give it away just to 10 people. I need 111 people to be witnesses. I need these people to be witnesses. So there's no excuses. It's a scam. Everybody gets to watch. Everybody gets to see. And this is the time to do it now. Take all the subjectivity away by witnessing it right now with a bunch of other people who's going to see what you're seeing right now. There is no time to be like, oh, it's a scam. I ain't going to. Yo. Billions of dollars is on the line right now. Billions of dollars. And it's not about the money, because the whole thing is, when you get satisfied and situated, you can take care of your family and give them the best life that's not surrounded about products, material goals, and gains. But you have a foundation that you can rely on, that you can actually focus on helping your family correctly without stressing about the problems of a first world life. The problems of a first world life. We don't have a third world life. We have a first world life. So we have first world problems. And with these first world problems, we feel like, yo, we not getting everything that we supposed to get. We feel, but then other people don't have drinking water. Simple goals. I bet you if you knew 10 smokers, and you told them that, look, if you come here, you get a free blunt, but they show up because they be looking for their blunt, because they want something for nothing, and they want to leave without harnessing any energy that could be cultivated at this moment. Right? So we don't want people who want something for nothing. We want somebody who wants to take a seed and then they plant it in the ground, one seed, and it grows a tree that has multiple seeds and the best fruit. You know what, though? I understand to an extent that nothing is free, but in reality, we're using things that was already here for us. I'm going to put it that way. We're actually utilizing the things that were already here for us. the plants, the earth, the rocks, and formulating new things. No, I ain't talking about timeshares. What you talking about? Oh, no, we ain't talking about no timeshares. Bro, what are you talking about? We not doing no timeshares. This is not no timeshare. Nah. And I'm telling you, bro, if you have a main service product, wouldn't it be nice to have 100,000 people back that and push that one time? At least one time for you. Put up 111,111 people advertise your product one time for you. Just once. They ain't got to keep doing it over and over and over. They do it one time. Is that or is that not beneficial? You can't beat that. 111,111 people advertising for you one time will change your life. It would ultimately change your life. There's no getting around that. You can have the Invisible Dog, my boy. The Invisible Dog sold millions of units. So all I'm saying is, you got 111,111 people advocating for whatever product or service you have. It would change your life, and you will be able to be in a position to help the 10 other people that you brought in to the system so they can be able to be helped. Now, let's say you just came into the system, right? I give out little tidbits and this, that, and third. You just came into the system. You in it officially, and then word gets out that you struggling and you really not able to function in life itself. And then 111,000 people say, I'm gonna send them 10 cents. It's not gonna hurt nobody to send you 10 cents. They can find 10 cents. But then you got $11,000 that can help you, that change your life. 10 cents change your life for that moment to help you get focused on what's important and which is helping the next person just like 111,000 people just helped you. Why don't we want to get these people here? Why don't we want to get these people here? Because everybody needs just a little bit. And I'm with it too, NRG. Appreciate you. So $1 can help 10 people get $11,000. $1 can help 10 people get $11,000. What would that do? What would you use that money for? And would you be faithful and give the people that you brought in, the 10 people, anything out of that $10,000? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You've been blessed. And you're in a position. If you're in that stock area that you got 10 people underneath you and not one of the 100,000, then you can put your 10 people on. 500 apiece is still great. What are you saying? And you're still blessed. And now your team can be more focused on whatever their team is working on, because when that time comes for 111,000 people to promote you, good. You're great. So, I have many obstacles. This right here, it's one color. That's for a 3D printer. What if I want blue and Ant got blue? I'm going to buy this from Ant. And what if Mei Ling got black? Well, I'm going to buy the black from Mei Ling. I'm going to get the blue from Ant. And I'm going to get the gold for myself if I'm selling the gold. But then I got yellow. So I need to buy it from somebody else. And guess who I'm going to get it from? I'm going to get it from the people with inside the unit. Because I know I'm going to need it eventually. So I want somebody inside to have it so that they can get paid for getting me what I need. And I want them to be able to have it available. It's a simple process. Very much so. I'm not going nowhere no time soon. My whole process, get them here. Advocate. I hate to think that I'm around people without dreams. I hate to be thinking I'm around people without vision. I hate to think I'm around people who can't get things done. Because I know I'm around the right people. I know I associate myself with capable people. I don't want to feel like you're incapable. Because another thing is like, if you feel you great, say you great. Now show you great. It's just as simple as that. If you're willing to work minimum wage and do a job more than 10 times, then this should be a solution for you. Because, I'll tell you what, you work 30 days? Nah. You work 20 days, 5 days a week. That means in 1 month, you done got fries. If you work at a fast food restaurant, I'm just making it simple. About 100, maybe to 1,000 times. You done dump, unbag, salt, shake, shift. You might not be on burgers. You might not be on front line. You just the fry guy. You got to make sure the fries are crisp. You're doing that more than 10 times. Come on. Aren't you worth more than minimum wage? I don't want to get paid by the hour. Would you accept $10,000 for your right arm, but you accept $15 an hour for your whole body, 40 hours a week? Right, got you. Right. Come on. Get your whole body, your whole mind. Your mind got to be there. And like I said, I don't have a problem with people. I advocate people getting jobs, getting work, because when you get the job and you get the work, the first thing you're supposed to do is ask for the manual. I need the POS. I need the point of service. I need the operating manual. I need to learn everything about my job. Because if I don't work here no more, guess what I have? The knowledge. I need to know the POS. Point of sale. POS. I got to understand what I'm selling, what I'm getting. Because believe it or not, you get $15 an hour because you're selling your time at $15 an hour. You're getting $8 an hour because you're selling your time at $8 an hour. The question is, when you do that, do you reap the benefit of selling your time? And by selling your time, the reward is the information in the books about how each step is done, each procedure, the units of measurement of whatever the ratio is between this mix of this and this mix of that. You add this. This is how you change the gears. This is what the gears is made of. This is how the electrical circuit work. Whatever your job is, are you learning it, or are you just dreading having it because you just don't like it, and you don't like it because you really don't know it, because you never really studied it? Get a job, that's fine. Get the handbook. Get the operation manual. Study that, learn that. Become the best at what you do. I want people to become the best at what they do because they want to be the best at what they do. You got to want to be the best. It doesn't mean that you better than anybody else. It means you still just getting greater, being the greater you. So this is a peon thing. This is a simple thing. This is an easy thing. I'm about to go invite 10 more people. As I said, people are the variable. But the number, right? The math works. All the time people try to improve the math, but then people try to prove the math don't work by not being participants. But I suggest that you participate. Because there's always going to be that time period that you wish you did. It's just like saying, man, I wish I knew about this stock. I would have bought that stock because look how big this company is now. Oh, I wish I would have bought Apple stock a long time ago. Oh, I wish I would have bought this stock. I wish I would have listened. Right now, it doesn't cost anything. What we gonna do? Are we gonna be doers? I just posted it again. That's 2 times. I got a couple of more posts I'm gonna make. So now, at the same time period, you gotta focus on what you're trying to get done and accomplish. Now, I'm not saying that y'all haven't did it, or the people didn't do it, or people not doing it right now. Like I said, time to tell. I'm willing to give a lot of time to this because I believe this is something that we can do. This is something that's actually possible. They say it doesn't happen overnight. We'll see. I got belief. I got hope. Because I haven't even gotten into that other bag yet. Because I'm about to start paying for the advertisement of this video while I'm doing this video. And then advertise to complete strangers and give them an opportunity versus the ones I already know. So I already know you. And because you know me, that's how people has to kind of work, you know. But they know me, and so they don't listen to me. But a complete stranger would, and then the same people that already know you is going to look at you like you funny, right? When it's a success for you, and you don't want to look out for them on that end, at that moment. A complete stranger will be the one that does it because they're going off of the facts versus an emotional hostage. Because they be an emotional hostage. Be like, man, I know you, bro. I ain't doing nothing. Man, you don't know what you talking about. You on that crazy stuff again. Possibly. Because they know you. But a stranger, be more adapt. But it's always good to go with the initial people to say, hey, I did do it. Definitely gave you a chance. But now I'm about to go ahead and put out a fisher for like 200,000 other people. Because I only need 100,000 other people. They can be complete strangers to me. It doesn't matter because I want them to work together. And when they listen appropriately to the conversation. Not because they know me or they want to side with me. They want to listen to the facts. And it makes complete sense that it would be lovely to have 111,000 people come to my aid with a penny. A penny will change your life. From 111,111 people, a penny will change your life. You can scrape it off of the ground. You walk past pennies every single day. It would change your life. Basic math. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to keep the live up. But at the same time, let me, what I want to do. I want to go ahead and maybe start a process. All right, so because I'm steady working, while I am doing this, I'm going to set the machine up to do what the machine does and print. So we're going to have a 3D print today because we are steady working. Steady working. Uh-huh. And we are getting ready for the first break, but we also about to get busy. I'm always working. I'm always trying to give you something different. I have something else that I'm working on. See that? Anything possible. You heading out?
About to take my brother his car and take Lissa.
Anything possible. You gotta make sure you keep faith and believe in what you're supposed to be achieving in your mind. You're gonna have a lot of naysayers, but we ain't worried about that. Because in this process, you're not really going out there and constantly recruiting. You just need to get it done right one time. The very first time. And then the other instructions will follow, such as, do you have something already? And if you have something, what is it that you would like to present to the world? And if you don't have something, well, what is it that you use the most? This whole thing I'm doing for y'all. Here goes a story before I leave out for my break. I sold what I wanted. I wanted Jordans. I offered the people Jordans. Then I got my Jordans for free. And then I got paid to have Jordans. I wanted Evisus, Red Monkeys, all of it. Prada, Moschino. So I offered to other people. And I got it for free. And then wound up getting paid to have it. So it's not that I cannot do it without the 111,000. I want to have 111,111 people experience this. Then I want to set it up for the kids program. With the kids program, it's set up for the youth to already be enabled to be successes early up because they adopted the doing mentality, taking opportunity, saying, hey, yeah, that sounds right, follow through with it, succeeding with it, and then life itself becomes correct because it is being done according to belief. You don't believe, you don't do. And unfortunately, I think this is going to have to stop. Yeah. So that's incorrect. Let me hit stop print. Because it's not doing right. Fix it real quick.
You got a thing.
Yeah, go auto home. Yo, this is not right. Auto home. Here you go. Man. Let's get it again. Get it right. We're going to get it going. All right. Let's see. We got 2 people here. Now it's heating up. What is it you want to do? I want a 3D print. I think it's cool. I want to invent things. That's what I want to do. I mean, I still can do that. But imagine being able to really fully engage into your dreams and your aspirations. Imagine having the potential of giving the true time that is needed and succeeding. Okay, you take notes for your kids. Great. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. When, as this, because I'm going to take a break for a hot second. And I'm going to let the 3D print go. When you choose to do something, that's based off of a hope, a faith. When you succeed in it, it builds your hope. But you have a lot of hope killers out there that's going to tell you or try to discourage you because they don't want to see you actually accomplish it because they're afraid they can't accomplish it themselves. Math is a language that everyone needs to learn. This is a language of math. And the math creates images. And it's going to make an image right now. Of the language of mathematics. If my level is off, that's math that's off. And as I said before, people are the variable. They are the leveler of the bed to make the print right or wrong. It's still going to print. It's up to catch it and fix the number. Enjoy. I'll be right back with more true information. I rap all the time, but at this time period, I'm definitely Definitely going to teach today. I'm going to teach. And I'm not in no rush. Alright, so I'm back. What if you're a chef? What if you prepare meals? What if you want a restaurant? What if that was always your dream? What if you wanted a doggy daycare? Or actual daycare? Is that your dream. Everybody can't just have a dream and say, I want to retire. But no one really truly retires. Because people come out of retirement all the time because they get bored. They get tired of not doing anything because as beings we are to be, and to be is to do. Am I coming through? Am I coming through? See, they want to play games. It's alright. Am I still alive? Am I still alive? Am I still alive? Alright. Cool. So, I'll teach you about the singularity. The singularity is basically doubling up on your own. So, you find a product or a service. Somebody give me, well, I can give a product or a service. I can create a product or a service. How businesses basically can operate without needing additional help, additional support. How, well, if you work hard, you don't need all these people. You don't need a system like this. Just steady work and steady work. But I'll cover the but later. So you get an idea. Let's say a product. And let's say the product retails for, let's say $10. I'm back. But I'm going to let that go ahead and run. That product is $10. A retail sale. Okay? Now, to get in, there's a buy-in. Now, this is not with nobody else's help. You all by yourself. And to get in, it costs you, let's say $240. Let's say $200. $200 to get in. The product itself is $10 per product. For $200, you get 28 products. Okay? Well, you make $80 when it's finished. People are like, well, it's $80. $80 is not a lot. It's the cost of doing business. And plus, you're not buying enough. I mean, you can pay $900 and get a better deal. But you can't afford $900 yet. You only can afford $200 and make an $80 profit. So the first time you make $80. Take that $200 and put it back into the system to re-up, I guess. And then you do the flip again. Now, not taking in everyday life, bills and situations of that nature. This is just something that you set aside. You got something else working. This is not your primary source of income. It's a subsidiary form of income. So, let's say everything you stack. So you do it again, then you got $160. You do it 10 times, then you have $800. You really have $1,000. You have $1,000, but you saved up over the flips $800. You got $200 back if you wanted to go back and do it for 2. But you done flipped it 8 times already. And you know if you go ahead and get it for 8, now you can get it for 8. Negotiate the deal instead of paying 9, you get it for 8. And then over that 8, you get 32 back. So now, instead of getting $80, you're now getting $3,200 off of that $800. Okay? But you had to move it 8 times. But it's not going to stop because you can get the product for cheaper. Okay? Next time you get a better discount, maybe it'll be around $8,000. Let's say $5,500. And off of $5,500, if you keep it at the $10 scale per unit, you want to make it 18 off of it. Alright? It's a long process. It definitely works. It definitely doubles up. You definitely can get better deals and better prices, but it's a long haul game. What if you could have 100,000 people jumpstart you up and get you to where you need to be instantly? Where the prices are so ridiculous that dirt is even expensive. It's cheaper than dirt. You, in fact, will be able to give the people who assisted you a better rebate than they actually put in, because they give you buying power. So when you leverage what I'm offering with purchases, the buying power is ridiculous. The price at which you are getting your manufacturing done, the product purchase agreement, the locations that need to be purchased, the buildings, everything will become a wholesale. And underneath wholesale, you'll get the price unimaginable to most, because they buy in isolation. They buy one thing at a time. They buy as needed, and they don't have a surplus. By getting a surplus, you in fact leverage the money which came from the people to get better deals. So that way when you go and you offer it to the public, your profit can be higher or your discounts can be better. The end game is not about money. It's about being able to have the right time with your family. Moms and dads, for many people, may still be working. You may not want your parent to work anymore. You may feel your parent provided you everything you needed in life. And they may not have had an opportunity like this. But as a good child, you want your mom and dad to have the best life. Who wants to work until they're 40, 50, 60, 65? And then it's told, go enjoy life now. You 65, go hop on that roller coaster now. Who want to be of an age that they really have been worn down through time to now go attempt to do things that they're no longer interested in? I know every last one of us know one person that retired that didn't stay retired. No one wants to be bored. Boredom comes from nothing going on. So in fact, we are doers. We are habitual activity beings. We want to do. Our minds make us feel we have to do. But then we also subjugate ourselves because we don't know better. Or it's easy. And when it's too easy, it can't be true. I'm here to tell you, most definitely can be true. All the things that we've grown up knowing, believing we understood, with basic principles that everybody is willing to accept because it's more comfortable. If I tell you right now, I give you $10,000 a piece to bring 10 people on here, y'all be scrambling, racing. The first person to get 10 people to come up here and say that you sent them, I give you $10,000. You'll scramble. That's all I gotta do. And get 10 people here and say that I sent them, and you give me $10,000. You know what you're telling me? And jump at the chance. But when you hear, well, the whole system has to be closed first before that $10,000 come out. You become a little bit more reluctant. But we'll break your neck if you know for a fact you get $10,000 a piece for each 10 people you bring. You'll be out there telling people, I'll give you $100 to come. If you come for 10 minutes, I'll give you $100. You'll start buying and paying people to come. Are you telling me for real, I get $10,000 and 10 people come? Yo, bro, I'll give you $10. Just come through, bro. I got $10 right now. I'll cash app you. I'll PayPal you. I'll send the money to you. Just come through for a little bit. $10, man. You get paid $8 an hour. I'm giving you $10 for like 30 minutes. Come on, that's a deal. You know what I mean? I'm giving you $10 for 30 minutes just so you can get $10,000. What's the difference of saying, bro, he's trying to make us a millionaire? Why can't we get the 10 people there for that? $10,000 versus $1,000,000. But you know we always got cynical people, cynical minds. Our minds betray our hope because doubt is a powerful tool. It's a fear. And you'll be surprised at how many people are really afraid of becoming a success. They are afraid to succeed. They will mouth out, I want to be successful, I want to succeed, I want to accomplish, but are absolutely terrified, frightened to be successful. Now, being wealthy is not success. Being rich is not success. Having money is not success. Success is accomplishing a goal you set out to accomplish. You can't be afraid to succeed. The one thing I do know, I definitely can pay Google right now and get people here. I can pay Google, and Google will get people here to the channel. But I'm real reluctant to do that right now because I'm waiting. This is like man versus machine right now. I can employ the machine. And my views will spike up. But it's not really organic. I can make it organic by capturing what comes through. But then what happens to the people I try to employ from the first go around? Should I just go dump some money in YouTube, into Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest, Bing, Yahoo, Safari? So I dump money on all these platforms to put an advertising out just to show you. Then what if it encompasses everything? And because the magnitude is so high, the people who even hear get washed out by the people who's excited and ready to employ. Yeah, 16% over there. One thing I do know, nobody in the history could never say the extension was not available to the immediate people who know of me. It has been extended out there. Look, even the janitor of Microsoft in the beginning is a wealthy man. what we gonna do. I know I'm gonna go drop one on my primary Facebook. Sign out. Yeah, I'm gonna sign back in. And just as easy as pie, I'm gonna hit the paste button. And guess what? It's done. I just posted. I can send out a mass text. But I'm not trying to reach everybody. I only want 10 strong people, man. That's it. I don't need 100 myself. I just need 10. So what I think I'm going to do, I am going to set up the system right now. I'm going to set it up to solidify my 10 people. Okay? We'll set it up to solidify my 10 people. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So let's get this right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I'm thinking all day. I'm gonna set it up right now. Let me go ahead and set it up. I really want to do it live. So what I'm gonna make is a freestyle invention. Very simple, very easy, and very effective. Before I go ahead and do it, I would hope to believe that PayPal has been around long enough that the watchers have a PayPal. I release it to see intent and then solidify it. So if you don't have a PayPal, you will need to set up a PayPal so you can receive money. I know we got Cash App and all that. Set up a PayPal so you can get paid. I'm going to open up 10 slots. And 10 slots only. To be on that tier. So that way you can hold it. Because as time goes on, people come and go. I know I've been on here for a while. And the people do not want to lose if they are hoping to gain their spot if they are already here. So that level is about to get closed off. So I'm gonna put it out there one more time on Facebook that the first level of me, first 10 is about to go up. The first 10 is about to go up. And once those 10 are gone, I have no more spots underneath my profile. You will then have to seek opportunity underneath these 10. Unless they get full and then they have no space. Set up your PayPal. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and set it up. Create one. All right. So my post is saying my first 10 spots are about to be available. First come, first served. Once it is closed, I do apologize. I did my due diligence. And hopefully they tune in. Here we go. Boom. Now on both of my Facebook pages, I've just put it first come, first serve. I'm definitely doing it live. I'm definitely doing it live right now. Oh, you want to see it? See it. All right. So, if you haven't, go to PayPal, download the PayPal Business app. You got PayPal, then you got PayPal Business. Download PayPal Business. You can download PayPal as well. Download PayPal Business. Now, underneath PayPal Business, let's see. Unpaid, blah, blah, blah. You probably can't do it through the app. They let you invoice. They let you draft. So, I'm going to go ahead and go online. So, you can download the app. The app lets you see things and do invoices and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and go to it live on the browser. This is just a template, a temporary spot, just to feed the yearning of understanding. So, boom, logging in. Boom. Got mine set up. That's where we're going to start off to keep it even and easy to maintain record. See? At a base. Right? So there's no confusion. There's no confusion to be had. That's where we're starting off at. You hit the button. You go down to tools. Then you go to all tools. Then you go to PayPal buttons. PayPal buttons. You open it up. You make you a buy now button. Alright? When you go to your button, this is after you have enrolled. So you're going to do the same process that I'm doing. The only people who do not do this process is the last level because they are not bringing anybody in here. We need to get the numbers up, proof of concept, and get this process going immediately. I want to do it live. I want to break a record with y'all. I want to show you that we can make the most money right now, concurrently. And y'all gonna make some money right now to make sure it happens. Alright? We're gonna name this first ten people. Membership. Start. Membership carry. Because this is just a holding place. This is not the membership yet. This is just the carry to get it going so you can establish an understanding. Alright? And then you'll see exactly what I'm trying to show you. So first one, see that? First 10 membership carry $5. All right. Now, I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit track inventory. Track inventory. I hit track inventory because the item ID is temp membership. The items in stock is only 10. It's only 10. It's a temporary membership to get everybody lined up, to get everybody aligned. It's temporary. It's not the permanent membership. This is not the official one. This is just to wet the whistle a little bit so y'all can understand a little bit. But this is not even exactly how it operates, but we need to get it set up. You got to understand, and you have to understand it by receiving just a small little piece. Okay? So it's only 10 of them. Alert me when there's no memberships left. Can the customer buy an item when it's out of stock? No. No. They cannot buy an item when it's out of stock. It's no longer available. Sorry, guys. It's what I'm going to have to tell anybody who comes on later on. Let me get underneath you. My roster is already full. Maybe they have any slots left. You got to give them $5. This is not the process of our ship. This is just to get the ball rolling. We got to get the ball rolling. All right? Now, do you want to change the order quantities? No, you cannot change the order quantities. Under special instructions, you can add your name again and say, I got my slot. And then you hit create button. All right. Now, sold out URL has to be there. So once you are sold out, you can tell them to go to https://sold out wealthyfriends.club. That's where they go. And I'll build that on the fly. And then you create the button. Once you have the button, it will be a code that looks like that. Don't worry about that code. You go to the email code. And what you'll do is you'll copy. And then place it in your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Twitch, your YouTube video if you make one. Once yours is sold out, there is no more opportunity for any members to be underneath you. So at this moment, I am going into YouTube, going underneath the video, and I'm going to post it in the description. And say only 10 spots available. The video is now updated as it has only 10 spots available. I click on it. So during the process of me being live, it's right here. Add it to the description. So that is now added to the description. You can replicate this process once you sign in and sign up. Now it's on Facebook. And one more time. It's on Facebook. And there you go. I've officially done it live. I've officially shared it. Alright, the print is almost halfway done. The link is in the description. There are only 10 spots available. There are only 10 spots available. What up, Reno? What's good with you, bro? I'm in here trying to break another record, but in this way, I'm trying to make the most people paid during the live stream. The most people paid during the live stream. Above in the description is the link to get involved. All right. So once it's sold out, then that level is completely finalized, and then it's a replication. I've gone through the steps, and I'll go through it again for anybody who becomes a part of my first level to get the second level going. There is a cutoff. This is not an infinite feed. It stops on the 5th level, and there is no more entry into this system. I've talked about it earlier, had people come and go. Now I'm about to call for Hangout while I'm live and see what's going on. So I'll let them know that it's absolutely out there right now. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the button. So I am going live somewhere else, but it's not live to the public. This is a closed call. Just to inform them that right now, it's only 10 spots. I'm tight. The link is in the description video of the video. First come, first serve. And the link is also here with the finger pointing up. All right. So, because you're just coming in, I'll do a recap of what's going on, Reno. I'm going to also place it. I don't think it's a clickable link in the live chat, but I'll put it in the live chat too. And it is a clickable link in the live chat. So, what I just done was to go ahead and do a roll call for the first 10 people. This right here is a 3D print that I'm going to show once it's finished. Alright, so now, dropping change, because it's time for change. It has officially begun to get it going. So, Reno, when you sign up and secure one of those spots, you only need to secure one spot, because once it's sold out, it's sold out. All right. You in turn will create the same thing, same price range, $5 to only 10 people. Because once you have finalized the 10 people, there are no more slots for you. You have fulfilled your 10 people, and then in return, you have $50. Yo, I'm live right now still. I'm still on you Facebook.
Oh, you still live?
I'm still live on Facebook, but I'm telling you now, I just put it out there now for the temporary hold. Alright? So is the link is in the description and the hangouts. And the link is also on Facebook. And the link is also on YouTube. So once those 10 slots is gone, you got to replicate it. So I showed it on YouTube how to set up the PayPal, and I'll do it again for my 10 people so that way you can reciprocate the same thing. All right. So if you want to, go ahead, solidify, secure your spot. That way you're not going to be moved as people start coming in. You was here earlier. I want to make sure that you are taken care of and that you are officially a part of it. And then show you how to set up the PayPal the same way that you went through for the $5. That your 10 people are sending you $5 to come involved, meaning you'll have $50.
Alright. Yo, I got PayPal on some bullshit. They're letting me log into my old account, so I gotta make another one real quick.
Alright, yeah, that's cool. I got you.
That should be done by tonight. Yeah. So once I do that, all I do is click the link, and then it'll what it'll do.
It'll take you to the PayPal to purchase in for the $5.
Okay.
And then once you do that, then I'm gonna get you to redo it on your own. I'll show you how to use the PayPal tool to create a PayPal button, create the link so that people can go there and limit it only to 10 sales, 10 items, because you're not going to have any more than 10 people underneath you at any given time directly.
Right.
All right? So that way we can build it all the way up to the 111,111 people. But by this time, you should already have $50. And Crazy Bad should have $50. Right? Because you're bringing the people in. And Reno should have $50. You know, and Ant and Mei Ling should have these, you know, NRG, YMF, the Bull Flint, everybody, Gemstone,
Right.
should be able to get that $50, right? So you do the $5,
Right.
then you put yourself in a position to get the $50 back. But at the end of the day, we'll wind up helping the last 100 people on the next level of solidifying it and making sure it's appropriated right.
Right.
All right. So that's what I got going on now. Even though your PayPal is messed up, like you gotta create a new one, you still are able to make a purchase and it'll say your name and have everything according to the person that got it. Because I don't want to make anybody miss out if they don't have to, you know. Because I am very serious about this, and I believe that this is going to make a big change and impact.
Shit, I see the vision. I see your vision, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got faith. I got faith in me. I got faith in you. Let's do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all that fucking matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what gotta be done. And we gonna try to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Ain't no fail with no attempt. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
What the fuck is $5?
And then, you know, and why wait to 2020 to start anything? Just procrastination. Procrastination ain't gonna yield no results. It's just gonna yield another time period of waiting. So I want to make sure my people, I deal with is set. Because I'm not playing no games, right? I told you I'm not here to play games with these people no more. I'm here to break records and then break more records and invent new ways and opportunities for people who want an opportunity. So I put it in the chat below inside the TRBIC jump. And shoot, it's already live and lit. So just wanted to hit y'all up, let you know over that end. So I'm going back to the live right now.
Alright, do your thing, man. I'm taking that.
Alright. So I'm steady working. Got a bunch of different things running. But if you don't believe, there's nothing to achieve. I want to make sure everybody's successful in 2020. All the people who want to be successful. I'm giving all the tools I could possibly give. To make that happen. So the link is in the description. The goal is actually to get all the numbers right. Get my 10 people who get their 10 people. Okay? So let's look at the injection into the system. It's $50. Then it's $500. It's $50. $500 on the next level. $5,000. $50,000. $500,000. And that's money that's going to be in the system before the system even runs. That's already spread out amongst the members. So it'd be $555,505 already in the system before the system even launched, just to set it up to launch the system. Already circulated within the system already. $555,555. Each individual basically, until the last level, gets $50. Will have $50. I don't think y'all hearing me, man. I think y'all thinking that this is something that you've done before. And there is nothing like this on earth right now. Let's break some records. Invite 10 people to the stream right now. Those are your 10 people. Because as soon as you get in, you can do it immediately. You can set it up immediately so your 10 people can be recognized as your 10 people. The $5 is to show due earnest, interest, intrigue, faith. It's $5. You heard my man say it's only $5. Like, it's $5. What is $5? Somebody says $5 to a person who doesn't have it. But so is bills. It's a lot. What we gonna do before 2020? What we gonna yield before 2020? So even in this process, it'll be $555,555 that have been circulated live, online, right now, which will be kind of record breaking, but that's nowhere near the number I'm looking for. I'm looking for large numbers. I want large numbers live. I want people to come and be bewildered that this is even possible, that people actually participated and got the results they are being told they will get. One step at a time. Let me make sure, May was heavy in here, but she's not here right now. Let me hit her up. Because I don't want her to miss out either. And I'm going to call her up.
Yo.
What up?
What's goody?
Hey, now I'm still live right now. I just didn't want you to miss out. I went ahead and just started the process. And what I did now was just release my base tent. All right, so I got a link.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that link. I'm going to put that through on Monday. For sure on Monday.
Oh, okay. So you can't do it right now is what you're saying?
Correct.
Got you.
I mean, I have cash, but I can't send, like, my physical cash through the internet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I got you.
Monday I'll send that through.
All right, you got the PayPal already?
Huh?
You got PayPal already?
Yes.
All right, so what you do is this. This is what you could do then, right? Since you already saying, and you want that spot, you want to hold that spot for Monday, what I do today is basically say, go ahead, set up the PayPal tool app for the button. Okay?
Right.
And then when you set the button up, you want to limit it to $5 plus only 5 items available for sale.
Okay.
And then you go ahead and create your link as if you have already participated.
Okay.
And then you get your people to send you the $5 so that way so you can hold their spot for them.
All right.
And then you might be able to utilize one of those $5 for you.
There you go.
All right.
Sounds good. It's all about. Yep.
So
I like that.
do you know how to make that? You know how to make that button, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and do that.
Just make sure it's very important that you limit it to only 10 available products because you don't need 10, 20. You don't need like 15, 11 people. You only need 10 people.
Correct.
Right. All right. So,
All right, I'm gonna do that.
all right, I got you, man.
All right, bet. Thanks, yeah.
No, I got you. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right.
Peace.
Uh-huh.
So, if you're interested and you're in that same situation as May, that's what it is. So, Aunt, if you here, go ahead and do it. Just like I told May, solidify your spot. Create the link so your people can make sure they have a place. Because when I do decide, either tonight or tomorrow, to dump the money into the advertisement of this move, I don't want you or the people that you want to put on to miss out. So before I inject that into this system, I want you and everybody else that I was talking to today to go ahead, solidify your spot, make your $50 back, okay, by reproducing what I did. And then it's going to be the level that you know that you want. So that way, when we get to that final one, those people don't have to do that. We're finally there. We finally closed the door. and we can really initiate the launch. So that's what I want to get to. Initiating the launch. This is the preliminary. They put 11,111 people $50 in their pocket to get it going. $50 to get it going. 11,111 people gets $50 to get it going. That's $555,000 at the end of the day. That's already in the system, pretty much ready to be circulated, but that's not it. That is just the preliminary to get it lined up. We got to get it lined up. We got to make it happen. So that's 11,000 people that get $50. Let's make it happen. The link is above. It's only 10 slots. You buy in, you get 10 slots. You create the 10 slots to bring your people in. This is just the preliminary. This is not the standard setup. This is just to get the ball rolling. So let's take a look. 51%. Over here printing. I'm always working. Steady working.
Bluetooth mode.
It's Bass God on the track.
Yeah. Let's get it. They don't understand it, but I know it all. Yeah. I'ma make sure I get, man, my hands out. I believe that anything is possible, and I'ma make sure I achieve it. They don't have to think about it, but the kids still believe it. This is what we gonna do, they could delete it, but I'm gonna make sure I copycat it, paste it, repeat it. On the grind all the time, cause it's on my mental. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing things experimental, and then it's getting better than anything that you've seen. I'm about to be on a cover of every magazine. It's a star, you can see the light. I'ma tell them I'm the best, they no need to fight. I'ma keep on going on, do it every night. Even if I'm off, it seeming like it's precise. I'ma do it, they can gamble, they can roll the dice. I'm just trying to teach, elevate, and go and change their life. It's taking time, man, they don't even know it's right. Looking what is left in the brain, cause it's out of sight. Anything is possible, anything is possible. Anything is possible. They do not like it, but that's okay, cause I'm knowledgeable. I gotta make it happen, gotta make it grow, I gotta go to a different state of mind. Gotta go create it and define. Put it in a book, make sure that it's great. Now it's time to cook, even if it's super late. Tell your friends, all you need is 10, then you win. Then the worry begin. Tell your friends, all you need is 10. Then the greatness road to it, it just begins. All you need to do is one thing and do it great 10 times, know what I mean? All you do is one thing 10 times, do it great, know what I mean? Ain't nothing to it, but it's the butter thing. Anything's possible. You know that? Future in my hand, so I hold that. It's worth a picture, so I Kodak. 1,000 words, I wrote that. Note that. I'm a different monster, I guess it is. The way I burn they ganja and get their head out of space. Now I'm in my time. I make sure that I've been in video up my rhyme. Anything's possible, I know it is. They don't know I'm trying to get it all again. Time of a vision, man. Talking what you speaking, it's. I'm always on crime, man. Let's make it happen, man.
Hey loves, what's up? I'm Christina, aka Fashionista. I love
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. If Extreme Santa made a phone plan, he could snap and share his endless bag of tricks. Nice. Nice. Send it!
I'm steady working, I'm always on the grind, that's for certain. Open up the show, close the curtain, so they ain't watching, that's for sure. What you working? Steady working, looking for the truth, they steady searching. Looking for insurgents, trying to tell you gotta make it perfect. Is it worth it? They don't understand what's going on. I'm looking for me surfing on the grind, catch the wave with it. Out of control, go and behave with it. Not out the cage with it. Thinking that they got it and then they left up in the days with it. Now I got some time, so I free play with it. Play with it. Okay with it. You think you got it? Let me see if you gon' behave with it. I'm on the grind all the time, that's what I'ma say. Trying to make a different way. What path you take? Trying to illuminate and enlighten them. But it's super dry, it's not exciting then. I'm about to strike like lightning then. Electric, check it. Swipe card, now it's checklist. I got a shot smart, not reckless. I got to go get inside my bag. Do these things that I know that I do have. I can't be the greatest, do not brag. Help out my people who really feel bad about the current situation of life. Try and change it, gotta give them a life. Every situation, this and the like, I gotta do it, now they wrong, but I get it precise. I'm on the grind again. All my thoughts, I'm reminding them.
so special.
Tend to win. Tend to win. That's all I know. Anything possible, they do not have belief in it. But I'ma keep working hard until I start achieving it. I'ma keep on keeping it. Hide it. You gotta keep it secret. But nowadays I be leaking it, trying to tell the people like, yo, you be needing this. They don't understand, but soon they start receiving it. If not, I guess the buttons be deleting it. I gotta move to the top. I'm trying to tell the people really we lyrically on the clock. We gotta get to the tip top when it's tick tock. Looking at the wish, I gotta change it to hope. Cause I know the road I gotta go. Make it out the mode, focus what I know. Gotta see the path when the smoke clears. You see that I got this and they go there. I gotta do what I'm supposed to do. Let's grow, man. They supposed to grow. But what they know, what they supposed to know. I'm about to make it new. Gotta do what we supposed to do. Innovation of creation. How you supposed to use the information. Resuscitation. Giving life to the old it's supposed to use. Supposed to get the information that you giving. I think they taking it like it's forbidden. I guess the fruit never really bitten. Look for the worm, nigga, they really smitten. I gotta get it, it's too hot, I need the mittens. They pearl on the throat, nigga, see the kittens. I guess they joking, but the kid be giggling. I gotta get the back calm down, gotta give him Ritalin.
This holiday, turn screens into gaming machines.
You once asked me what e-ball was.
Lyra, don't be frightened of it. That's really spring.
Yeah. Life is what you make it.
So special.
Yo, when it's $5, when it changes up your life, gotta make sure you follow the rules, make it precise. What is $5? It's the difference between day and night. Gotta see the light, gotta make sure we live it right. $5 just the implementation. Gotta get to the part we really get this information. I'm just waiting, being patient. I'm waiting for my 10 to really make it. Come on, man, it's easy as can be. $5, I know the people out here really need an opportunity, and this is just the base of it. Trying to tell them, look, heads or tail, what's the face of it? Gotta get to a present day with it. Why wait for 2020 to start changing it? It's in our brain to really work to rearrange it. If we have it in our veins, palpitating, I'm explaining this. An opportunity, but now it's gotta get to a place that is in our mind that we cannot forget. We have an opportunity in our grasp, so do not let it slip. Come on, it's alright, it is legit. I'm trying to tell my people cause we got it fixed. I know the people were sleeping and we having it slip. I'm on the mental state. Tell them that it's meant to be great, but they didn't want to see illuminate. Can't be afraid of the stardom. I'm just starting. Looking at the words I'm using, flip the jargon. My mind running all the time, it start the jogging. I'm trying to get that money and bring the knots in. Why? I'm moving the nautical across the ocean. Looking at the thoughts that I'm having, I keep it open. Sorta like Olympics, I'm making sure that the torch lit. I'm trying to tell you I downloaded it to export it. About to show them it's big, grandeur, and gorgeous. I'm trying to change the state of mind when they sort this. What is going on? I need a thesaurus. Whatever he's speaking, I can't understand, so ignore it. Look, it's 10 times 10. Times 10 times 10 times 10 again. That's 111,111 then. Looking at the way that bread leaven up the leavening. Look, I'm trying to change the ambiance. Trying to tell them that we can get ahead. Pay attention in the ears, what he said. Noses can't see what they hear. What they said, it's all in my hair. I ain't had nothing. Look what they did right there. I'm wasting time, but I don't care. Cause I'm trying to buy time for those who not prepared. I'm saying right now is the time to grow. Right now is really optimal. We really fighting all the obstacles. They like you ain't getting too big. What you did's just marginal. I'm about to go and blow it like you never seen. Forget about America, they had a dream. I did my thing, now we get it crispy. I can't stop, now we on it quickly. 1-1, what they call it, constitution.